Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm playing Power Wash Simulator again. I really like this game. Listen, I really like this game, and it was between this and more Vault Hunters, and We'll see, okay? I want it. It was actually between this or, Hold on. My brain's buffering. Resident Evil Village. And then I discovered something about myself. I don't want to play Resident Evil Village. Big sad about that. Was really excited. I was really excited, and then that came up. Use Discord from the overlay while playing. Why would I stream on my Discord? Let's just clean a truck. It's the driver's fault that the truck isn't clean, and I think his pay should be deducted, but it's fine. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh. How do I know which one's which? How do I know which one is the powerful one? Hold on. Asking the washer equipment. Urban X, Urban C. Okay, so whatever has a that's got a C on it. What do you mean? Let's change it. How do I buy it? How do I get the customization crap? What? This instruction's unclear. Don't know which machine this is, and I'm not pleased by it. This is concrete, so I'm gonna make sure I use this on the butt of it. I can move the concrete drum. My jaw is literally on the floor, y'all. Not coming off with ease. Okay. I think this needs to be the concrete bit. Oh, good. I was gonna say, if that's a mark on my screen, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Hey, my wrist hurts. Is anyone surprised by that anymore? Probably not. The way that I wield this power washer. Not saying I deserve the pain, but it don't surprise. I don't think this is getting cleaned the way I want it to. I'm just gonna rinse the foam off because the foam just takes everything off. And then because I'm a mess and have zero understanding of how to meticulously do something, we'll go back in with this bit. This is unfortunately my new obsession, and I wish that I hadn't noticed it. I wish I didn't notice that there was another one of these games. We don't need this in our lives. Okay, we don't need all of this. Why is the foam going upwards? It's not okay. I'm so glad that the foam really worked for this. Just making sure all of the concrete gets off this beautiful truck. Do you think if I compliment it, it'll slough off all the gunk? I didn't think about the fact that this might not say that I've gotten it all if that's dirty. Yeah, my wrist hurts. I don't like this. This is not worth $400. This is not $400 worth of work right here. I don't care if this is a passion job and I do this for love. I'm doing this one on hate and spite. I wish she was born a girl. I wish my brother was born a girl. This is the most annoying thing I've ever... Everywhere else was satisfactory, and this is... I want to stab the driver with a screwdriver into the neck. A screwdriver, not a chainsaw. We've recently learned those were made for childbirth, not for people. Actually, technically it was for murder of people, because not a lot of women survive that. For whatever reason... Oh. I don't know how I feel about the truck. Okay. I don't see where it's dirty. Oh, now I do. It's pretty dirty. It's pretty dirty for something that I'm trying to get clean. I spent 7 years already on just this part, and it's not doing the things. I don't like this. Oh. Never mind. I've heard the ding of satisfaction. I'm back on. I don't know what just dinged. Okay, this is looking good. I don't know how I'm standing on a spinning drum, but I'm just gonna turn it off, just in case something happens, like realism. I don't know if this is really how they clean these equipments, or if they cover it in like some sort of acid, maybe? Or do they chisel it out with a shovel? My brother's in a very bad mood today. Ooh. Okay, I do not appreciate this. I don't really like this, but that's okay. I guess I'll just aim for it, I guess. The sun's too bright. Ever heard anybody complain about the sun in a video game? Okay. This is my least favorite thing that I've cleaned thus far in this game. It also doesn't really explain which one I have in my hand right now for pressure washers, so I don't know if it's the medium duty one or not. I think this one is the medium duty. I think the other one was light duty. I say that because it's actually spraying off a little faster. I do not want to have to get back up here, so I'm going to try to clean this as thoroughly as possible. Oh, crap. Oop, I missed the ladder. For a split second, I forgot that this was, this much work. Okay, the bottom of the platform definitely counts. Whee! Springy. This is really annoying. I don't know why, but I feel like having it on the longest extension makes it work the best. But stuff's really close right here, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know if this is going to take forever or not, but I feel like we're going to be here for another year. Everything concrete touches, I sprayed with the soap. I guess if I move slower and more meticulous, I think I'd get a bit better. Oh, this is going well. I don't want to quit. I liked the blimp. Can we bring the blimp back? I preferred the blimp. I'm probably the only person that's gonna say that, but I actually preferred the blimp. This ladder leaves instructions unclear. Okay, can't do that. Yay! Okay, that is two different things. Oh, it just did it. Lovely. Oh, I see it. Oh. Apparently that's all I needed to do was see it and touch it with the water. Just give it a little caress. I like when I just caress it and it's finished. That. I'm just gonna leave that there. Why would I need to turn on the concrete drum now? Like, I'm not judging, but I'm right here. And I don't see how the concrete drum would be preventing me from getting anything. Do I have to clean all tires on all sides? Damn. This is a lot more work. This is not a $400 job. How dare they? Oh, hi! Welcome in. I'm playing my new obsession. I'm taking everyone along for the ride. There we go. I'm not doing that. It's where I feel that needs to be. I don't know why, but this is just... it's the game right now. Oh. Wow, that just, like... pitied me. That's what that was. That was pity. Why do I bet that wire thing is part of this? Oh, I don't like this. This is very thorough. Okay, as thorough as I can go. I was gonna say, I don't know what just dinged, but something else dinged, so that just makes it more worth it, right? I don't think I can play this game for 4 hours. My neck hurts. Apparently. Oh. Got it. I need to spray the shine back into it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh my gosh, so we're on for D&D this weekend? I was told to make sure I bring my notebook for my notes. I'd bring my sketchbook if I was into it still, but I'm just not as into it anymore. So I'm gonna bring a coloring book, and I'm just gonna color. I'm gonna bring my notebook for notes, even though I'm not believed. We were also just asked today, by the way, by the person who's gonna be DMing it. She asked if anybody in our group was a cleric, and I was like, no, but I think I'm a necromancer. If I get high enough level, I'll just resurrect everybody, I guess. For a price. I also found my backstory, guys, for my D&D character. Okay, I found my backstory for my D&D character, and I'm very proud of me for finding it. Okay? I spent quite a long time on it, so I'm glad that I found it. But the game plan is to do D&D this weekend, so my game plan is to pack my bag for D&D. So that I'm prepared. Because the most appropriate way to prepare for D&D is to bring your coloring book and all of your markers. That's the most appropriate way to prepare for D&D. I think my DM's gonna be really annoyed with me. We were also told we had to bring the book for the notes for like personal, like to make all the notes, and last C&D session Caboose didn't write it all down. But where we left off is he's glove deep inside a mimic. I guessed it in the car ride, and he just went, yeah. And I'm like, you'd put them on knowing it's a mimic, and he just went, yeah. I'm like, what if you lose your hands? Eh. I'm not reattaching anybody's hands. Nobody's getting their hands reattached, okay? We may need a cleric, and I may be a necromancer, but I'm not doing that. I think Caboose just tried to listen to music on Amazon. Fuck you, that's what you get for listening to my audiobook before me. He actually was looking for a new, he was looking for a new book anyway. He does this to me all the time. Okay, they're both done. Oh, I see it. That's imperfections in the paint. And honestly, I don't think I can blast imperfections in the paint away without blasting the paint away. But I like this game's confidence in Moxie, so I'm gonna just let it keep going. Oh, that is true, Artifactor. I don't think we have one of those. But, actually no, because the DM's the one who told me I'm not allowed to be stupid rich. So... I also wasn't allowed bullets for a gun, but I now have one because one of our friends heard my literal chief complaint, which was that all my stuff was stripped from me and I'm not putting it back on. It's okay. I also have a magic ring that teleports me places, so I'll be doing that when they piss me off. could be a mage and use magic hands for everything. Oh my god, he could. A dwarf with magic hands. Trust me, our group is just really weird. No one took any consideration of what each other was planning and just straight up chose happiness. I feel like I should still have read some rules and stuff, but I don't feel like doing that. They've actually expected that Caboose, and I understand D&D. And all I know is this time I'm not asking questions. Actually, you know what? The people that I'm playing with, this sounds so bad, the people that I'm playing with, I think I could ask fucking questions. But our DM, I'm pretty sure would take my questions as we're doing that. The problem is that our friend who wrote the last session is going to be in this session, and he didn't believe we were chaotic enough, apparently, so... Well, we did get chaotic at the end, because I was learning the rules, and I learned that things can be taken very personally when you burn someone's tree. It was the last of the people, okay? That was their elders, and I murdered them, but, like, apparently someone who had nothing to do with them was upset. Oh, that sounds like a test. Is it? I feel like our friend who wrote the D&D session, though, knew us a little too well and knew exactly what each one of us would fall for. And he couldn't trick me. How chaotic can you be? That is actually very factual. That's very factual. I have no idea. I don't think I can be. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm, like, the least chaotic person that I've ever met. And I've met a lot of people. This is the one that burned the tree. I also got bored, stopped paying attention, and just went, yeah, sure, I'll do this. And, you know, was just half-heartedly fighting spiders. Just half-heartedly, guys. I also have a person don't forget, I have a person following me that I have murdered. Hold on. I figured out how to get into the backstory in D&D Beyond. Oh, hey, and it's... The DM's changed in... Okay. It's still called Dark Favors. That's not helpful. Hang on. You press the wheel. You go manage character and level. Then you scroll all the way to the next page. And I'm a Draconic Blood Sorcerer. I'm only a level 2, guys. Oh, I'm also a dragon. What? I'm confused. I don't know. Num. Next, background. Hold on. Short, wispy gray hair. Oh my god, I love that. I have short, wispy hair. Anyway, alright. No one's read my backstory on our campaign, so I wrote this for just me, apparently. As a young lad, Raymond experienced by the way, his name is Raymond Noodles. As a young lad, Raymond experienced shelters a sheltered life in luxury, finest maid servants, and all the food possibly to enjoy. In his teens, disbanded from his family, he made out in the world, nomadically living and acquiring skills and wealth. More gained after his parents passed. At 59 years old, he stayed his humble livings and kept looking and searching for love's next adventure. Moronic,ly listening to his haunted one, Victoria Rumblebottom. I remember that somewhat. I remember there was a bottom in it. On his Victoria Rumblebottom on his discretions. A woman who died several years back, who's attached to him for his power, energy, ability, willingness to travel. In less than 100 years, Roman strikes up a new path once more. Now, poorly guided by a ghost who's horribly lost in the new world around her, Raymond, a broad, opportunistic, downright uncaring attitude, shifts his will from his wants to hers at whim. Victoria Rumblebottom. I wrote her background. Hold on. Victoria Rumblebottom dying when Raymond was 20 from a chest wound. One he created vengefully, demanding to haunt him eternally. I don't know what I was supposed to say here, but I can tell I typed it on my phone. Growing in time, amused by his lack of morals and care for... Yeah, there's another spelling mistake. For the money? I don't know. She determined now to waste Raymond's time by demanding and asking for Raymond to make turns, change shift in plans, or determine even basic meals, to which he obliges by his simple whim. When crossed or annoyed, she hums loudly to annoy him. I was going to add more, and obviously that needs to be edited, but honestly, though, I don't think anyone's reading my backstory. So me sitting in the corner coloring, honestly, just really fits the character vibe. I think I'm going to have a separate role now for Victoria Rumblebottom. And I'm just going to make sure. I don't know what a haunted one does, but I looked it up and it sounded funny, so I did it. Nice, thank you. I feel like I should get an extra role. Obviously, Victoria has to be the left-handed role. I saw a spot. Yeah, it's fine. Why is this phone going off? Hold on one second. There we go. Had to confirm a doctor's appointment. Anyway. I'm hoping that I have entertainments. I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing with something. I'm just nervous that it's gonna be a lot. I'm more so nervous that they're then going to go, okay, it's your turn to make a D&D campaign. And then I can't ghost them because they're also Caboose's friends. Ask something of me that I don't want to do, and I will just pretend I don't hear it. Ooh, I need to find a soundtrack on YouTube of humming. I've re-inspired myself. I need to find a track of humming. You know what that reminds me of? You know what I must have been getting ads for? That ghost show where, like, the ghosts... Oh god, I don't remember what it was called. I didn't have the right streaming service, so I gave up on it. Can I just say that if I pay for at least 2 streaming services, the 2 should have everything. Stop branching out and putting stuff on different places. They're banking on you for getting a new subscription and forgetting about your old one, though. That's not a tinfoil hat theory, that's correct. I mean, look at Planet Fitness. They have so many members, but not enough equipment in their facilities to actually manage the amount of members they claim to have in one location. So they're trying. Okay? They're trying. I don't like this truck anymore. Down with the truck. I'll entertain myself with that. Come on. Oh. The top of the step needs to be cleaned, guys. Did you know that? The top of the step needs to be cleaned, not just the bottom. Eh. I can see that, but I can't really get to that. I think getting on the roof would actually get that done a little bit easier, so I'm just gonna save that for the roof. Save that for when I climb on top of the vehicle. I could also bring a crochet project, technically, I guess, to D&D, but I have a real big habit of not paying attention when I'm crocheting. Or, if you ask me to do something, I go, yep, no problem. And then I count 5 to 10 more stitches, and then go, right. I just don't stop. And I'm not really working on anything right now. I can't really think of anything else that I could do to entertain myself during D&D. Something tells me we're gonna be somewhere. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna find out if our friend's fiance actually likes us or not. I'm gonna go with no. I just have that vibe. We'll see. We'll find out because... Yeah. Let's just say, even if I hate D&D, I'll probably keep playing it for everybody else, but... I might go from just chaotic neutral to just pure chaos. I can go multiple directions, and it's never the ones anyone ever wants. Oh, this looks nice. I was having fun, and it just auto-completed. How Darth. I can't believe it just auto-completed for me. Ooh. Um... Oh. Whoa, what is that thing that I'm apparently missing? Well, this I already knew that I was... Oh! I was not ready for that to complete. Ow, Darth! Oh, Mugworm is amazing. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. Wait, the truck bed's still dirty. Oh, I see where it's dirty still. Yeah, this isn't clean. I already know that. Because I can see where it's dirty. Oh! That's nice, actually. This guy went to a muddy site. Probably for the material. Those sites aren't always clean. Oh my gosh, Caboose was at a job site recently. And apparently whenever like a specific driver from another company doesn't want to do work, they just go, truck trouble. And I just went, that's a luxury not everybody is going to get. Door guard. Like the storm guard? I think this might be... No. Door guard and that are not two things. Or not one thing, they're two things. I was... There we go. I knew it had to be something. I knew it. Ooh. Oh, I'm so glad that I can clean the wipers without picking them up. Oh, this looks good. They should keep the truck clean like this all the time. Do you think a little, like, Scotch Guard? Ooh. Okay. Now the game thinks it can just tell me what to do next, huh? How Darth they? Really in a Darth mood. Anyway, oh yeah, the emblem never dinged, huh? Wheel? What? Wheel. Job complete! Whoop whoop, that only took an hour. Just a chill, calm hour. I never want to clean that thing again. If they bring it back, I'm slitting the tires. I'm going to tell environmental services that they're not using the actual graded stuff they're supposed to use for when things touch concrete. I'm going to tell them they're spraying diesel fuel on it. It'll get them in trouble. Trust. I know how to get people in trouble. Ooh, I like this song. Hold on. I've been listening to Amazon Music without anything. Like, without it being on my playlist. I just let it go off my playlist. And I keep forgetting to add stuff to it. This place is too big, actually. I'll clean the car. No, that wasn't part of it. Yeah. This is where I'm going first. Even higher. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this first. That is way too big over there. I'll do the silo. It's like a magic eraser. I love to watch the little, like, bar go down, but also I don't really watch that. So I'm gonna fall off this building now. Everyone okay with that? Good. I'm probably gonna have to use the scaffolding all the way around, so I'm just gonna get the highest peaks that were kind of hard to get from where I was. Oh my gosh. So yesterday, I got, I guess, sick and tired of how dirty it was downstairs, and I actually cleaned my living room for the first time in like a couple... The rest of my house gets cleaned. I just don't care about my basement, okay guys? I just don't care about it. I need to, like, clean the carpet. I need to do the carpets. I need to clean the couch. I was supposed to do that, like, November. Turns out the wood stove that we got does not get insanely hot, so it doesn't actually, like, take all the humidity out of the air. Which is the only reason why I didn't do it during the winter, and that's what I'm telling myself. I can't believe I've done most of this roof. That's 2%. I feel like I'm being given pity points. Oh, I didn't need that as condensed as I did. Beautiful. I think this is getting clean. It's actually a good thing I didn't go with Resident Evil because I have to keep reminding myself to relax my shoulder. Doesn't go with this game very well though. I'm now just justifying why I haven't played Resident Evil Village in forever. For myself, emotionally. Okay. Had to sneeze. There we go. Just move down a little bit farther. This looks so much better. This farmer's wasting all of his water that he could use to feed his cows on aesthetics, though. We could be in a drought for all I know. How do pressure washer businesses get along when it's a drought? Do they just, like, shut down for a couple months? Do all their employees claim unemployment for a while because technically the water has unemployed them? These are questions I have to know the answers to, and I don't think I could Google them. Like, your house cleaner wouldn't cancel because they can't use, like, because your house, like, in a drought, because they don't wash your entire house with, like, 50,000 gallons of water. I'm estimating the amount that I use into this bill. Normal companies wouldn't just leave the pressure washer going the whole time. But I just don't see the point in turning it off since the amount of water that I use isn't affected by the price that I'm paid. If it was, oof, I would be losing a lot of money. Rightfully too. Rightfully so. I would not complain for a second if I was, if my profit margin went down lower. I'm a little too happy to use all of a residential places. I'm a little too happy to use everybody's water. All the way up. No water for anybody. You have a goldfish that needs a tank water change? Screw you, I've already made your water bill so expensive you'll have to sell your home in order to afford it. The consequences of hiring me. Yeah, with a regular pressure washer, I'm like very cautious and try not to do anything that could be too expensive. AKA I turn it off a lot. I don't just leave it on. But this is like you click one side of your mouse and it like you hold and it shoots. Right, and then there's another side that just keeps auto spraying. Did not realize that I could just spray the entire thing from the bottom. Okay, most of the thing from the bottom. I say thing, it's a silo. These suckers are dangerous. Like grain silos specifically, all you have to do is step into it and then you're going to the bottom and getting crushed. Because you're heavier than the grain, so you're going to slide down farther. The trick is, everything that you've been learning about quicksand, you use with the grain. Okay? Everything you've learned about quicksand. You know how the internet has prepared you? All that Scooby-Doo has prepared you for quicksand? Grain silos. Don't move. Don't breathe too heavy. You have to keep breathing. Don't step into the grain silo is actually the first step of the process. Ooh. Okay, wait. If we can equivalent grain silos to quicksands, how can we equivalent kidnappers? Credit card companies on it. So cartoons in video games prepare us for quicksand? Exactly. We need to be prepared. No, our families prepared us too. They sat us in front of that. They knew. They knew! Okay, what are street drugs then? Wait. Okay, if quicksand is grain silos, kidnapping is the credit card companies. And no, you know what? I think it'd be more like predatory loans. Maybe credit cards. Honestly, I think it would be more. I'm gonna go down one more. Hello, Chopped. Welcome in. What? Whee! Wait. Whee! What is the equivalent, though, of, the amount of drugs that we were prepared to be offered? Free samples, maybe. I think free samples would be the equivalent. Hear me out. I don't mean of necessarily just food, but whenever a company is always like, "Oh, this is free," it's never free. There's always a charge. There's something. They can't do it for free. It just doesn't give them profits. And free food always ends up in buying it. Hey! 75% of the way to me quitting. Every day we get closer. Closer to the end. Well, that might have been too far over. 25%, 75% to go. Did I mix up the percentage? Funny thing is you never get free drugs. They always warned us not taking free drugs. You gotta pay for them. Yeah. You know what? Arguably, you know what? Never mind. We're going to a dark place. Arguably, the free drugs are the creepy guys at the bar that are trying to buy you a drink, and then all of a sudden are like all into you after you've taken one sip because you've now been roofied. But that's more like a free nap with a traumatic ending. Of course, that is now being warned about way more than anything. Alright, the silo's almost done, which means we're done here, right? Ah! Yeah, but you don't take them knowingly. You don't knowingly take the drugs that are laced with the bad drugs. That's really what we were warned about, was because it wasn't necessarily what you thought you were taking, it was what you were actually getting. Right? It's like the apples with the blades in them. You know what's really funny, though, about the candy thing? So the candy thing came from a guy who, this little girl ate 2 giant pixie sticks, got sick and died, right? And everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's the candy!" He did it on purpose. It was him. But that brought up the entire panic. I believe it's the Pixie Stick Killer is what it's known as. I listened to an entire Bailey Sarian murder mystery podcast episode back before it actually was on the Shrim? Back before it was on Spotify and stuff. Whoa. Whoa, it's Shrim. Where's the dirty spot? Oh, these tires over here, they need cleaning. I don't want to clean this. Okay. We're gonna start from the top down because somewhere in my mind, this is going to be easier. That reminds me, I have a question. How much money do I have? So close yet so far away. Yeah. I want this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save up for this one. Because if I buy this one, I can sell the other one. I'm just really thorough. Jump! No! Oh, thank God. Okay. This is gonna look great, guys. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I think this looks beautiful. Also, I always assumed a metal roof would be slippery. I want a metal roof. I'm eventually gonna need a new roof for my house, and I'm married to the type of man who says that we're replacing the roof. So one of us is scared of heights. To the point of, nope, I ain't going on the roof. And the other one of us is scared of heights to the point of, I can climb, I can be up there, the ladder's the scary thing. Metal roofs are slippery. Not according to this game's physics. We shouldn't get a metal roof then, because we have to go up and clean our chimney. Anyway, but one of us is scared of just going up the ladder and is A-okay up there. Their hands just get a little sweaty. You guys can guess who. I'm too short to do anything on the roof. I can't clean our chimney. Also, the sticks to clean the chimney have fiberglass in them, and I get a rash every time I touch them. Anyway, welcome in, Caboose. Metal roofs are obviously not slippery, by the way. This is clearly very safe. Also, I'm cleaning a barn. It's really nice. Beautiful home. That game lies. You know what? It's chill with me if it lies. It also says that I don't have baby ankles and trampolines on my feet. But in truth, I have baby ankles, a fear of heights, and zero motivation to get on a roof. I don't think Caboose trusts me on the roof anyway, guys. I fall over just standing up. Okay. This game is pure realism. I noticed that Noxie isn't here today, which means Noxie's out making real beans. Noxie's out making real beans. It's kind of funny. Why is this? Oh, I didn't clean this side. That explains so much more. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, Esther's ball bounced out of our fence, so I let her go get it today, and she was so excited that she just started running. Now, I know that she wouldn't run off, because I just know she won't run off. I do have to say, though, I think it's really funny that, I left Esther out the other day when we had the appliance repair technician come out, and she barked her little head off. She was mad. Then I get a call. Definitely not allowing you on the roof. I am trustworthy. Sir, I promise I have my sea legs. That's where I got my balance. I have my sea legs. I'm ready. Roofs are like boats. Yeah, roofs are like boats. Why don't they have two of the wind directional things? It's big sad. Oh my. This roof isn't gonna auto-complete with that mess. This isn't gonna auto-complete with how dirty it is. Whoever's in charge of cleaning this roof needs to do a better job. Maybe smaller, more controlled movement, not so big stroke. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Okay. I think this is coming out pretty good. No, this is definitely coming out clean. It'll be done soon. And then I'll get $1,000 for this. You know, this is like a freaking $10,000 job. Just saying. I don't know if this matters, but I'm gonna just hit this now. This seems like a good idea. Oh no! can see where I fell. Alright, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry. I was eating a meat stick. Well, a poultry stick, I guess, is a chicken. The chicken ones have better protein to fat. I think it's like 6 grams of protein and only 2 grams of fat. Believe it or not, I don't need insane amounts of protein to live. This is going really well. I like this. Okay, so I'm not getting to the roof. That's very obvious. Like, I'm not getting to the peak of the roof, but I am gonna get pretty high up there, actually. A part of my brain really wants to figure out how much of that window I can get from down here, but the thing is that if I get this too clean, then I'm not likely to, come back on the ladder, and I need to. This is looking really good. I should start my own power washing company. Not with these prices. These prices suck. I get it. It balances out how much you can buy. Alright. Just aggressively drinking water. And by aggressively drinking water, I mean I just drank like half that bottle. I've already had almost now 32 ounces of water. Whoa! Got something. One thing. One item. Is the door gonna come? Is the door gonna just like do the ching ping thing? Whatever the thing is. Is it gonna complete? I mean, I have to get there, I understand that, but like... Okay. I'm trying to get this to the best of its ability, so I don't have to worry about it too much when I get back up on the ladder. Flash scaffolding. inside! I need to get inside there to check their cows. They need scratchies. You guys hear the sounds the cows are making? They need scratchies. Was a little too big of an area that I was trying to take at once. That's just, yeah. Please finish. Wait, where? Oh. Angles. Working at its angles. Okay, I'm gonna just go up this. You're gonna be fine. Wait, that door went, and that's all that matters, in my opinion, honestly. Wait, hold on. I never finished the roof. It'll be chill. It's hard to see the whole thing. Looks like there's like grass growing on the walls. Moss wouldn't grow on something that's in full sun. Hold on, hold on. If we go up, 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 a little more. Just tighten in the reins. I think this looks good. Just so good. Since I'm closer, I didn't need it so scrunched in. Okay. As long as I just do this. Ooh, look at that. Oh, the wall. Okay. The wall's the only thing that I'm waiting on now. The wall is the only thing I'm waiting on now. Besides that pipe and its mounting bracket, which is in the middle. The farther we go, the more pressure I need. Yeah, that's a distance every company would go through. That looks... I feel like I can get the majority of this down here. I just started looking away from where I am working, and I saw that I've missed a spot, in a spot that I've already worked, so I will be fixing that. Magically erased! Pressure washers are like the undo button. Except with hard labor. Whittle sections. Little sections. I'm gonna need a ladder still for this, because I know that this white wood is ridged for her nightmares. And I just don't... I've become unhinged this week. My mind has really taken me. Not by surprise. Just don't expect myself to say things out loud. You know what? I'll accept a lower price for this place as long as the farmer lets me pet cows. Don't know how long it'll take to pet all of his cows, but I'm gonna pet them all. Unless he has 400, then I'm just gonna pet a few of them. I don't know why, but it feels easier to go from the bottom up than it does from the top down. I'm cleaning wrong. go. That's done. Where's the little... No, I don't need the scissor lift. I need this one. I'm using tools because this place is just too damn large. Just know that I'm not happy about it. Both sides done. I love this thing so much, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to use this massive thing. Here we go. I just know how this is going to go. Oh, that's on my screen. Y'all, I brought isopropyl alcohol in to clean the screen, and it never got used. Did I bring it in for the screen, or did I bring it in for something else? No, because the only plant in my room right now is a neon pothos. And she is unproblematic, unlike all of my alocasias. Actually, I shouldn't say that. My alocasias have been really good. My Portadora is even, you know... actually, my Portadora stopped growing, which means she needs to be repotted. One of my alocasias who hasn't been doing anything actually just got a new leaf. Which is her only leaf. Because I cut all of the leaves off. Because she had spider mites really bad and I didn't want to deal with it anymore, so I cut it off. A lot of things can be solved by just cutting it off. Just saying. Applicable wherever it applies. So everywhere. You cut the pests off, which for that plant was all the leaves. But it's taken her 4 or 5 months, and now she's producing leaves again. She's really pretty. Honestly, one of the new leaves came out, and I just immediately went, oh my god. This plant wasn't producing any leaves for me when I got her. I think I had like 2 leaves, and that was it. So I'm just happy that it's doing well. I can also see the roots because I put it in a no drainage pot with like clay balls at the bottom. She's looking good. Alright, so that's my limit, obviously. I'm just gonna go with that's my limit because it's not easy to hit. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think this will take another 45 minutes. I gladly waste my time on this game. Like, willingly put all of my time and effort into this game. I'm honestly questioning if I should even bother doing this as thoroughly as I am. I think I'm just gonna stop there. This looks good. Okay. What? Oh, you know what? It's the roof, too. I'm being sent YouTube videos, apparently. Because I have all the time in the world right now to watch a YouTube video. Honestly, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think you could play this game while watching a movie. Probably like 4 movies, but regardless. This is a smidge larger of an area than I would like to be doing, but it's okay. I've started it and now I'm doing it. Of course, now that this is a thinner stream, it's kind of a pain in the butt to do. Alright. This time. I definitely need to pack my bag for D&D. Before I forget what I wanted to bring. Ooh, thank you. Okay, I just don't see where I'm missing on that window. Something tells me I'm not going to, but that's more of just understanding. Did not mean to do that. I meant to go up a little more. I think this... Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm almost done, but I know I'm not. I think this looks like it's almost done. Yep. No more. Oh god. New addiction. Ow, mini. Ow, mini. Why isn't it dinging? Okay. I'm going to have to look next door, or like the next, like down the thing in a bit. Oh, I see it. I missed that entire section. Why is this moving so slow down the thing? Okay, down one more level. Alright, time to jump. Do I finish the roof, or do I keep going? You know what? I'm gonna keep going. This is way more fun being... being a little all over the place is a little more fun. Just gets such big chunks. So has anyone seen Subnautica 2? I never played Subnautica 1. Not really interested in playing Subnautica, honestly. But it looks cool. It's a game that I think I'd like to watch someone else play. True streamer right there. Okay, I understand the concept of what streaming is. Actually, you guys just want to watch me scream and fail. And are very sad, probably, about my new power washer addiction. Because it's just straight up an addiction. Oh, damn. Did not see that as something that needed to be cleaned. Oh, thank God that went. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done with this side. Oh wow, this is actually going faster than I thought it would. Like, genuinely, I don't know why, but I thought this was gonna take longer. I mean, it's taken quite a long time. Don't even, like, question if this is, you know, quick. It's not. Ooh. It's always just so nice. Just how it cleans. It's so good. Oh, maybe I have to do the top in order to get that considered done? No, the roof eaves are done. Gutter's not. Done. Okay. Oh! What the fuck? Ah! Ladder! There we go. Oh, someone didn't finish this. It's okay, guys. I will finish this. I say as though I wasn't the one on the roof. Oh my god, Caboose and I were playing Played Up a while ago, and that was really fun. They did make it now so you can play Witch Hut whenever, I guess. But not the Christmas one, which I think's a bit weird. At least from what I saw. It wasn't the Christmas one. Which I just don't think they've thought through. The Christmas one's even better than the Halloween one. Whoa, that's done. That just... Oh my. That's just finished. That's really exciting. Okay. Oh no. Okay, couple light spots. Not big ones. Otherwise, it will not finish. And this roof should have finished, to be honest. Oh my god, it should have actually. Okay, there has to be something else that needs to be done on the roof. This is almost done. In my mind, that says 90% done. Okay, there's something, like this little scotch of something that needs to be done. The very edge. Yeah, it was the very edge. This roof is almost done. This roof is almost done. This roof is almost done. Oh god. You know, I haven't really tried to finish this place on, like, so much dirty. But it just seems pointless to do that. Ugh. I feel like I need a break from my break. Oh my gosh, I just remembered the artist that I was trying to remember his name. I'm trying to think of it for 2 days. Finally figured it out. In this nice peace and quiet, my brain still functions very quickly and loudly. It's just not outside processes. Okay. Have to switch to the shorthand one or I won't be able to get the windowsill. Oh wait, hey, the ladder's right there. Alright, I'm just gonna get up the ladder. Oh my god, my blanket touched me in a way that made me want to scream. It made me think there was a spider on me or something. No. No, don't stop. The moss isn't coming off because that didn't get hit with the soap water. How dare it not work quickly? I think that was based truly off the percentage in which I had left, and it was not letting me finish this just on the soap rinse. Illegal. I'm right here at least. Wait, I have to do a whole other roof. How dare the soap dispenser run out so quickly? Not pleased. Yeah, at least it's coming off. You know, I just keep gaslighting myself and telling myself that there's not another side to this barn, but there is another side to this barn, and I just want to cry. There we go. Don't think this has anything to do with power. I think this more or less has to do with the fact that I'm not staying on things very long and I'm just going kind of quick and back and forth. Because the moss is going to take a bit to get off. Normally. Come on. Tell me I got the whole gutter. Son of a bitch! Where's the gutter dirty? Ah, it's butt crack. You know... Oh, that's done. The gutter's butt crack is now cleaned. This is going to be clean. In 5, 4, 3, 2, abracadabra, done. No. This entire building wants the water bill to be high. The roof's almost done. bitch. I'll be right back. I've returned. Begrudgingly. I've begrudgingly returned. I didn't want to, but I did. Oh my god, there's so much stuff that I still didn't do. Roof, eaves, roof, rear wall, apparently still not done. There's a light that's not done. Gutter I'm about to finish. Those I'm probably about to do. Okay. I don't know why, but like... This is now just giving me anxiety. You know what? I was down to play this game and now I regret everything. This looks... That percentage isn't bothering me at all. This is ridiculously dirty. And large. We're gonna have a square footage, limit now. No! I could get so much of the roof done if the roof didn't suck so bad. This building's too overwhelming. I better get like a scooter or something for the next thing. I'm just gonna be honest. It better be a scooter. Oh. I hear the moos. The moos of the moo-moos. feel like I'm stuck here now. Like, this is just where I'm at. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. I'm locked in until it's done. And I truly didn't think that I was going to do 4 hours of just pressure washer again, but, like, apparently I am. Oops. Hold on. Okay. There we go. I don't know what that was, but it was not good. According to Esther, we are at DEFCON 5, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, DEFCON 5, hold on. I don't know what has offended thee. Perhaps a leaf looked like a person. Or a dog. She's got a real thing about having dogs and people in the same line of sight. Don't know why, but she really thinks that they should be separate. Someone needs to explain to her that the dogs have owners. That's how they leave the house. So the black stuff rinses off. The green stuff needs more effort, and the brown stuff kind of just doesn't matter. It looks thick, but it's not. Oh my gosh, my neighbor keeps telling me that we need to, have a doggy play date. Chloe and Esther went after each other last time they saw each other. And I just was like, I don't think Chloe wants to hang out with Esther the way you think she does. Because, like, they got along for whatever reason for the first, like 5 months. And then Chloe was like, you know what? I don't want to play with you anymore. And Esther was devastated. Esther doesn't know what to do with other dogs, but she wants to play with them. She wants to play with the ones that she's decided she likes. And then gets really upset when they won't do it. I'm just gonna work from the bottom up. Okay. Oh wait, you know what? I think I had an Amazon package coming. Hang on. Someone appearing... Yep, it was an Amazon package. Alright, hold on. Let me go grab that. Caboose's anniversary gift has arrived. I just need to get this portion of this done so that I can actually get down, like up and down here without missing spots. I mean, yeah, this is gutter's probably gotta get its butt crack sprayed out too. This roof better fucking complete, I swear to God. %97 complete. Oh, we're at the point where it's starting to tell me what needs to be done to complete. Oh my god, I can't wait for lunch. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. Don't even want to know what I'm doing for dinner. Didn't pull anything out for dinner. Oh my gosh, this is almost done. No! I fell off the roof! Workers comp! Truthfully, I probably deserve to fall off the roof. I mean, why am I standing on the edge of the roof thinking it's okay? I thought I heard a rooster in the game. I just realized it's one of the neighbors. I don't know how, but the neighbor always has roosters. I don't think they're legal where we are. Oh. Alright. Butt crack time. Alright, I forgot to get to that side. What was I even doing when I was over here? Not paying attention, obviously. I'm using ladders. Okay, if I just go up to here, this whole wall's the problem. Oh my god. Scrub the sin off! Okay. It was the corner. Silo, done. Oh god, that was awful. I wish that it would follow where you were. Oh, I don't have the money to buy the attachments, though. I don't really need the other thing, so. What a shame. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. It doesn't say max on the side, does it? I only own 2. Okay, so I own it, which is nice. I like that when you sell it, it's also you sell all the equipment that went with it. Where do I find the skins? Okay, here's cosmetics. Wait, what? Washer cosmetics. Oh, they don't have cosmetics? What? Okay, that's weird. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Oh, I didn't realize those were there. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, I was trying to turn on the TV. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do the things. If you didn't enjoy other things you do, they're not the same things. This was a very chill, very boring stream, and I apologize deeply. I can't get myself to do, whatchamacallit right now, Minecraft, because I don't want to keep placing blocks, if that makes any sense, and I know there's other tasks that can be done, but, like, the second I get on there, I'm like, oh, I have to place stuff. So, yeah, I can't. I just can't. But, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys Monday. Hopefully, I'll get this power washer addiction, under control by then. And hopefully return back to Village, which is where I was, gaming-wise, before I realized that there was a second one. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or Monday. Bye!